If oatmeal is your breakfast go-to, you're not alone. Many of us grew up eating it or picked it up later in life because it's known to be heart-healthy, easy to prepare, and gentle on the stomach. But how you make your oatmeal each morning plays a big role in whether it's truly supporting your health or doing the opposite. Especially if you're over 50, some small changes can go a long way. Here at Health Glow, we want to help you feel your best. So let's walk through the common mistakes people make with oatmeal and how to fix them. Mistake number one to avoid is adding too much sugar. Sweetening your oatmeal might seem harmless, even comforting, especially if you've been doing it for years. A spoonful of brown sugar here, a drizzle of honey there, or even a squirt of maple syrup may feel like small additions. But these sweeteners add up fast, especially if you're using more than one or relying on flavored instant oatmeal packets. Those can contain up to 3 or 4 teaspoons of added sugar before you even add your own toppings. The tricky part is sugar hides in plain sight. Many store-bought oats marketed as healthy or heart smart are loaded with sugar to enhance flavor. And as we get older, our bodies process sugar differently. Excess sugar can lead to a quick spike in blood sugar, followed by a crash that leaves you tired, irritable, or craving more sweets. Over time, this can impact memory, increase inflammation, and raise the risk of type 2 diabetes or heart issues. But don't worry, you don't have to give up sweetness altogether. There are better ways to enjoy a flavorful bowl. Try adding naturally sweet ingredients like sliced bananas, grated apples, or a few fresh or frozen berries. A dash of cinnamon can add warmth and depth without the sugar, and even a drop of vanilla extract can trick your taste buds into thinking it's sweeter than it really is. If you're transitioning from very sweet oatmeal, you can gradually cut down added sugar over time. Your taste buds will adjust. Mistake number two to avoid is choosing wrong type of oats. Oatmeal is often seen as a healthy choice, and it absolutely can be, but not all oats are created equal. Many people reach for instant oats because they're quick and easy, especially when mornings are busy. Just add hot water, stir, and you're done in a minute. But what you gain in speed, you lose in nutritional value. Instant oats are more heavily processed than other types. That means the grains have been broken down to cook faster. But this also makes them digest faster in your body. The result? A quicker spike in blood sugar, followed by that sluggish, tired feeling not long after breakfast. This kind of energy crash isn't just frustrating. It can also interfere with managing blood sugar, especially if you're watching for prediabetes or diabetes, which is common in older adults. A better option is old-fashioned rolled oats, or, even better, steel-cut oats. These less processed varieties take a little longer to cook, typically around 10 to 30 minutes, but the benefits are well worth it. They're richer in fiber, help you feel fuller for longer, and provide a steadier release of energy throughout the morning. That means fewer cravings, better focus, and more balanced blood sugar levels. And if cooking time is a concern, you can prepare them in advance. Make a batch at the beginning of the week and simply reheat a portion each morning. Or try overnight oats using rolled oats for a cold, ready-to-eat option straight from the fridge. Mistake number 3 to avoid is skipping the protein. Oatmeal is a comforting, warm way to start the day, but if your bowl is just oats and water, you're likely missing something essential: protein. While oats offer fiber and some nutrients, they're primarily a source of carbohydrates. That means they digest relatively quickly, especially without something to slow them down. The result? You might feel full at first, but find yourself hungry or tired not long after. As we get older, our bodies need more, not less, protein. It helps maintain muscle strength, supports bone health, and keeps energy levels steady throughout the day. Skipping protein in the morning can leave you dragging by mid-morning and reaching for a snack that might not be the healthiest choice. Thankfully, it's easy to boost your protein without complicating your breakfast. Stir in a spoonful of natural peanut butter or almond butter for healthy fats and protein. Add Greek yogurt to your oats for a creamy texture and a big protein boost. Even tossing in a few tablespoons of chia seeds, hemp seeds, or crushed walnuts can do the trick. Want something heartier? Try stirring in an egg while your oats cook. It creates a creamy custard-like texture and gives you lasting energy without changing the flavor much. Another option is using milk instead of water to cook your oats, which adds both protein and calcium. Mistake number 4 to avoid is using processed toppings. Toppings can make or break your oatmeal, not just in taste, but in how healthy it actually is. It's easy to sprinkle on granola, pour in some flavored yogurt, or add sweetened shredded coconut, especially when these options are often labeled as natural or wholesome. But many of these products are anything but. They're often packed with added sugars, oils, artificial flavorings, and unhealthy fats that cancel out the benefits of your morning oats. Granola, for example, might look like a crunchy, fiber-rich option, but many store-bought versions are coated in syrups or sweeteners and contain more sugar than a dessert. Flavored yogurts often have as much sugar as ice cream, and even dried fruits can be loaded with preservatives or added sweeteners that raise your blood sugar and leave you feeling sluggish later. For a truly nourishing bowl, think simple and natural. Fresh or frozen fruits like blueberries, raspberries, or sliced apples add natural sweetness along with antioxidants. A spoonful of plain Greek yogurt adds creaminess and protein without the sugar spike. A sprinkle of ground flaxseed, chia seeds, or crushed walnuts not only gives your oats some texture, but also provides healthy fats, fiber, and nutrients that support your heart and brain. The key is to read labels if you're buying packaged items, or better yet, stick to whole ingredients you recognize. If you want a little crunch, try lightly toasting your own oats or nuts in the oven. It's easy, and you control what goes into them. Mistake number 5 to avoid is eating too much. Oatmeal might seem light when you're scooping it dry into the pot, but don't be fooled. Those little flakes grow. Oats absorb a lot of water as they cook, nearly doubling or tripling in size. What starts as half a cup can suddenly look like a full bowl. Because of this, many people add more than they need before cooking, thinking it won't be enough. And just like that, you're eating a double or even triple portion without realizing it. This matters more than you might think, especially as we age and our metabolism naturally slows down. Eating too much, even of healthy foods, can lead to weight gain, blood sugar spikes, or sluggish digestion. Oats are high in carbohydrates, and while they're a good kind of carb, they still affect blood sugar and energy levels when eaten in large amounts. A standard serving is half a cup of dry oats, which turns into about 1 cup cooked. That's more than enough when you balance it with the right extras. If you finish your bowl and still feel a little hungry, resist the urge to add more oats. Instead, focus on boosting your bowl with satisfying ingredients that help you feel fuller for longer. A spoonful of nut butter, a handful of nuts or seeds, or a scoop of plain Greek yogurt can make your meal more satisfying and nourishing without overloading it with unnecessary calories or carbs. Mistake number 6 to avoid is using sweetened or flavored milk alternatives. Choosing plant-based milks like almond, oat, or soy milk can seem like a smart, health-conscious move, and it often is. These alternatives are great for those who are lactose intolerant, prefer non-dairy options, or just want something lighter. But there's a catch. Not all plant-based milks are as healthy as they seem. Many of the flavored or sweetened versions are loaded with added sugars, artificial flavorings, and thickeners that can do more harm than good, especially as we get older. These ingredients can spike blood sugar, irritate the digestive system, and add unnecessary calories to a meal that's supposed to be simple and nourishing. Vanilla almond milk, for instance, might taste good, but it often contains just as much sugar as a sweetened soda. That's why it's so important to read the label. Look for unsweetened versions with a short list of ingredients. The best options are the ones that contain just water and the nut, seed, or grain it's made from. No added gums, sugars, or preservatives. If you're unsure, stick to using plain water to cook your oats. It might sound boring, but with the right toppings like fresh fruit, spices, seeds, or a swirl of nut butter, you can create plenty of flavor without relying on sweetened liquids. Mistake number 7 to avoid is eating while distracted or rushed. As we get older, it's easy to fall into the habit of multitasking, especially in the mornings. But here's the thing. If you're eating your oatmeal while distracted, whether it's scrolling through your phone, reading the news, or rushing out the door, you're actually missing out on a lot of important benefits. When we're not fully present while eating, we tend to chew less, which can slow down digestion and make it harder for our bodies to absorb all the nutrients in the food. Plus, we can easily ignore signals that tell us we're full, leading us to overeat or not feel satisfied. I know mornings can feel like a race, but trust me, taking just a few minutes to sit down and enjoy your meal in a calm environment can make a world of difference. You don't need a lot of time. Just 5 minutes of focused, peaceful eating can help your body process and absorb the nutrients from your oatmeal more effectively. Your digestive system will thank you, and you'll feel more energized and satisfied throughout the morning. Mistake number 8 to avoid is cooking oats too fast or at high heat. Many of us are in a hurry in the mornings, but when it comes to cooking your oatmeal, taking it slow is actually the best approach. You might think that boiling your oats quickly over high heat is the fastest way to get your breakfast ready, but this can actually cause more harm than good. When oats are cooked too quickly, their structure breaks down, which not only reduces their nutritional benefits, but also makes them harder for your body to digest. As we age, our digestive systems can be a bit more sensitive, and giving your oats time to cook at a gentler simmer helps keep their texture intact, making them much easier on your stomach. It's a small change that can make a big difference in how your body processes the food. If you're using the microwave, it's just as important to slow things down. Reduce the power level and let the oats sit for a minute or two after cooking. This gives them time to soften properly, ensuring that your meal is both easier to digest and more enjoyable. So next time you're making oatmeal, remember, slow and steady wins the race. A little extra patience in the kitchen can lead to better digestion, more nutrients, and a more satisfying breakfast. Mistake number 9 to avoid is making overnight oats the wrong way. Overnight oats are a real lifesaver when mornings are busy, but if you're not careful about what you put in them, they can end up doing more harm than good. A lot of popular recipes call for fruit juice, flavored yogurt, or even too many sweeteners. While that might sound delicious, it's like turning a healthy meal into a sugar bomb, something that can lead to energy crashes and even affect your overall health, especially as we age. Instead of those sugary additions, you can still make overnight oats just as tasty, but with a healthier twist. Try using plain yogurt or unsweetened milk as your base. This keeps the oats creamy without the unnecessary sugar. For a burst of natural sweetness, add in fresh, real fruit like berries or apples. And in the morning, top it off with a handful of nuts or seeds. These add some healthy fats and protein to keep you full longer, all while avoiding that sugar crash that can leave you feeling sluggish. Mistake number 10 to avoid is it's easy to think of oatmeal as the perfect go-to breakfast. But here's something important to keep in mind. Not every food works the same way for everyone. If you notice that you're feeling bloated, tired, or just a bit too heavy after eating your oatmeal, it might be a sign that your body isn't fully agreeing with the type of oats you're using or the toppings you've chosen. If this sounds familiar, don't worry. There are simple ways to fine-tune your oatmeal routine. For instance, try switching from instant oats to steel-cut oats. Steel-cut oats are less processed and can be gentler on your digestive system, helping you feel lighter and more energized. Or maybe it's not the oats themselves, but the toppings or portion sizes. Too much fruit, sugar, or dairy might not be sitting well with you, and adjusting those could make a big difference. The key is listening to your body. Your stomach knows best, and all it takes is a little mindfulness to find out what works for you. Experiment with different kinds of oats, change up your toppings or adjust your portions, and see how your body reacts. By paying attention to how oatmeal makes you feel, you can make it the best part of your morning without any discomfort. Mistake number 12 is skipping heart-healthy ingredients. If you're already eating oats for their heart-healthy benefits, whether it's to support healthy cholesterol or blood pressure, why not take it a step further? Adding a few more nutritious ingredients can boost the power of your oats and give your heart even more support. Think about adding antioxidant-rich blueberries. They're not only delicious, but help protect your heart and improve circulation. Almonds are another great choice. They're full of healthy fats that promote good cholesterol and heart function. Then there's chia seeds, which are packed with omega-3 fatty acids that support heart health and reduce inflammation. And don't forget about cinnamon. It's a natural way to help regulate blood sugar and keep your heart in great shape. If you're feeling adventurous, you can even sprinkle a little turmeric in your oatmeal. This golden spice has amazing anti-inflammatory properties, and just a pinch can add a powerful punch of health benefits to your breakfast. These small additions don't just add flavor, they're a heart-loving powerhouse that works alongside oats to keep you feeling your best. So next time you're prepping your oatmeal, consider these simple yet powerful additions. Your heart will thank you for it. Skipping meals can cause blood sugar dips, irritability, and poor energy later in the day. Oats, when made right, can give you a steady, balanced start. Even if you're not hungry in the morning, a small bowl with some added protein can help stabilize your mood and keep cravings down later. Hydration matters too. Oats absorb a lot of water, so they can be slightly dehydrating if you're not drinking enough fluids. Start your morning with a glass of water before you eat, or sip some herbal tea along with breakfast. It's a gentle way to support kidney function, digestion, and overall wellness, something your body will thank you for. One last mistake that people overlook is ignoring how oats make them feel. Everyone's body is a little different. If oatmeal leaves you bloated, sluggish, or uncomfortable, it's worth experimenting. Try different varieties, steel cut, rolled, or sprouted. Change up what you add in. Listen to your body. What works for someone else might not work for you, and that's okay. Health isn't one size fits all, and the same goes for breakfast. To make your meals even more nourishing, try pairing your oatmeal with protein-rich options like boiled eggs or yogurt. These additions can give you the energy you need throughout the day. And don't forget to mix in a variety of foods. Add vegetables, lean proteins like chicken, fish, or tofu, and other whole grains. While oatmeal is an excellent base, variety is the secret to a well-rounded, heart-healthy diet. That's it for today. Oatmeal is more than just a simple breakfast. When prepared right, it's a true superfood. By avoiding the common mistakes we've covered, you can unlock all the benefits of oats and create delicious, nutrient-packed meals every day. From cooking techniques to ingredient choices, a few small adjustments can have a big impact on your health. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you been making any of these mistakes? Or maybe you have your own tips for the perfect bowl of oatmeal? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's learn and grow healthier together, one step at a time. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Health Glow, your go-to channel for practical, science-backed nutrition and wellness tips for everyday living. Ready to upgrade your eating habits? Check out the recommended videos below, and we'll see you in the next episode of Health Glow.